I am so happy to be here with you today for Activities with Andi. Today we're going to do some art. You may not have the supplies for this at home, but you can purchase all of them at Michael's or any other craft store that you might have around, or maybe even on Amazon. So I'll show you a couple different methods today of pour painting, and we will see what you think. Should be fun. So the supplies I'm using today are canvases. These are 10 by 10, but you can use any size. You can even use paper, but I have two canvases because we're going to do two different methods today. And then I also have this paint. It's called Ready to Pour Acrylic, and it's specially made for pour painting. So when you want to do pour painting, you have to use this kind of paint. Or you can buy paint that is just regular acrylic paint and then buy a pouring medium. You can buy that in a separate bottle. I bought this online and had it delivered to my house from Michael's. So, and I have a few different colors. So the first method we're going to do is the easiest one. This one's pretty fun. I'm going to prop up my canvas so hopefully you can see it pretty well. I'm going to use two candles and prop it up like this. All right, hopefully you can see it. If you can't see it, let me know, okay? So I'm going to start with blue. And this is really fun because it doesn't really require any special skills or artistic talent because I don't have any of those. But you literally just squirt it. Look at this. And you can just be as creative as you want. Now some yellow. Let's see. I'm just gonna drip it, and you can see when it touches another color, can you kind of see how it drips? So it's fun to kind of overlap the colors a little bit. And I like to do a little bit of each color and then go back and do more. Now some green. Wonder if you would have a room in your house that would match these bright colors to hang this kind of art in. More in the middle. I love watching it drip and pour. I think it's kind of neat. Ooh, look, it's dripping off the end. Can you see it? I'm gonna do this. Watch. You can kind of hold it and let it swirl and twirl together. Okay, before we get too far, I'm gonna do some pink. I like to shake it up really good before you squirt it. Woo, getting crazy with the colors. That's fun. Let's do one more round of blue and then we'll start swirling and twirling it together. I like to make sure that all the colors have equal representation on this canvas. All right, here's the really fun part. So now I'm just gonna hold it up, and you can see it's dripping off my canvas, which is why I put down a tablecloth, because it can be messy. If I do this inside, I usually put it in a box and use the box to swirl. But look how those colors are just marbleizing together and getting really swirly and twirly. Isn't that cool? I feel like maybe we should put some around the edges. What do you think? I feel like the edges look kind of naked. They need some color too. Let's see, some green. I'll try to do a little bit of color all over. Let's do some pink. What color do you think we should add next? And maybe a little bit of blue. Here we go. Make sure we get those edges nice and covered. We don't want them to be left out. Oh, do you hear Cinnamon barking? She always likes to bark during my videos. Oh well. All right, let's let it twirl and swirl some more. See if we can get the edges really covered. Look at that. Isn't that cool? If you would like an Andi original painting at your house, let me know and I will send you this one. The first person that tells me they want this piece of art, it's theirs, and I will mail it to you. Okay, so that's one method, and you can see how cool that is. And the longer you hold it and let it swirl, the more swirls and marbleization that you get. It's kind of fun. All right, so now I'm going to show you the other method of pour painting. And this one, ew, look at my fingers. They're so messy. This method requires a cup. Now, I'm going to be honest. I have not tried this method before. So it's going to be interesting when we do this together because I've never done it. Okay, but I've watched a lot of videos about it. So you just start by pouring layers of paint in a cup. So just keep pouring and pouring. And just keep doing more and more layers in the cup. Blue. All right, now let's see how this goes. Let me get my, I'm gonna do this one. Let me get my paint out of the way. You never know what kind of mess I'm gonna make on Activities with Andi, do you? All right, hopefully you can see this. But after you get all your paint in the cup, then this is the fun part. You just pour it. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And then the fun part is you can take your canvas and let the paint just roll around. This method is a lot more marbled than my first one. And you can see I have a little bit less control over the colors and where they go. Ooh. You can just let it swirl and drip. I think it would be neat if I had some white paint mixed into this, don't you? I feel like it needed a little bit of white. I'll have to buy some white pour paint. So we're just gonna let it swirl. You know the other cool thing about pour painting, and I've already kind of said you don't really need any special talent, but what I think is really cool is there's really no right or wrong way to do it. And I think any age could really participate in an activity like this, which is, I think, really special. So you could do it with your little ones, you could do it with your teenagers, you could certainly do it with adults. I kind of want some paint in that corner. I wonder how to do that. Look at that. Let's see if we hold it like that. Maybe the paint will go there. Ooh, it's coming. You can see it dripping down right there. Can you see it coming? Let's see what happens. Ooh, it's coming. Come on, swirls. Here it goes. I'm getting some just weird drips now. Isn't that cool? Well, I hope that you enjoyed watching pour painting today. I had fun making art for you, and remember, if you would like one of these two paintings that I made today, I would love to send them to you. You just have to let me know that you want one, and I will mail it to you. Friends, thanks for watching Activities with Andi today. Next week will be story time, and I can't wait to read stories with you. Should be a lot of fun. And I'm ready to go. I hope, oh man, look at my messy fingers. Well, friends, thanks for joining me today. I'm gonna go wash my hands and get ready for the rest of my day. I'll see you next time, friends. Bye-bye.